morning, good morning. It's Julia Jordan, your favorite real estate agent out of cold Houston, Texas. I had to buy myself some brand new cashmere pullovers because when I immigrated, I sold everything back in Germany, all my cashmere sweaters, jackets, cardigans, because I thought I'm moving to Houston. So here I learned there are some cold days. So poor me, I had to buy everything again. Okie dokie, I'm giving you a quick update. The numbers or the expected numbers for 2023 for the upcoming year are out, and everybody wants to know, is it a good time to buy and is it a good time to sell? And I actually have some news. I took some notes. Why would you want to sell in this market? Let's start with the sellers. I am a seller right now as well. I have 2 properties that are going on the market the next 4 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. And one of them, I'm pretty sure I will sell, and maybe I will sell both of them. Why? Appreciation for next year, the forecast is 0.3%. So no more 10, 20, 30, 40% over the comps of the year before. This roller coaster ride upwards is a little bit done. So we are plateauing now the next year, 0.3%. I personally believe I can do better things with my money. So what you can do is, as an investor, you sell those, put the money in your piggy bank, how I say, and then you wait for opportunity, because there will be some desperate sellers that will be very thankful to sell you their house for a cheaper price. Okay, so you're moving your money around from one property, you park it real quick and you put it in the next property, and probably you will make money. I've never personally lost money in real estate. I always say you need to have help to be stupid enough to lose money in real estate. It's really, I don't know. I believe you can only win in real estate, because even if you don't make money, you do make money because you have tax depreciation, deductions, etc., etc. So it's always smart to hold a little portfolio of properties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody can manage at the side. It's not like that every Sunday night the toilet is breaking, okay, if you have a good property. Let me look at my little list. Okay, why to sell? Because there's not much inventory. So if you have something good to offer right now, it will sell. We will find you a strong, solid buyers. In this market, the buyers are super solid, pre-approved, because interest rate is rising. So that is actually you helping if you are a seller, because those buyers, they need to watch the numbers really closely, and the lender as well, because they don't want to fall out of contract. If they fall out of contract, guess what? They are burning through their cash, option, and earnest money is at risk. Hey Paul, thanks for watching. So I told you I'm a seller as well. I would not be a seller if it would be a stupid time to sell, okay? I'm usually smart with my money. Why to buy in 2023? Inventory is low and it will just get lower. Why? Because the builders are slowing down on building. Last year, 2022, last year, it is still this year, 2022 inventory, the developers, they planned that a year, 2, 3 years ahead. So they had all this inventory popping up, being ready to be sold, and then the market tanked on us. It's not as end of the world as a lot of people make it sound. But they built a little bit too much. So now they're selling off inventory. So they throw out all these special offers. You get a washer, you get a dryer, you get a stainless steel fridge, you get grass front and back. The whole thing gets a fence, a garage opener, all those things that we did not see for like basically 2 years. Okay, so those extras, they add up to cash as well. Also, they help you depending on the price range. I've seen between 10K and 60K toward closing cost, or to buy down your rate. So they even buy down your rate, and there were several that were in the 3% after you buy down your rate. And then in the next 1 to 3 years, rates are expected to fall again. And then what you do is refi, and a lot of those lenders allow you to refi for no charge. So you basically double dip, how I call it. You buy the house for a good price, brand new or pre-owned. Also the sellers give, how's it called? Concessions. I should know that, right? As a real estate agent. The sellers give concessions toward closing. Sometimes they help you with closing costs if the buyer is a little bit short on cash, or me as the agent says the buyer is short on cash. No, they just want to save their cash, and we roll it into financing, or we simply ask the seller to come out of pocket so that we are buying their precious house. Okay, this is all negotiation. And in a market where the seller is fighting for the buyer, me as the agent, I can help you a little bit more. On the listing side, you need to know how to list so people do not reach in your pocket when you're on the listing side. And it's basically the same game, just once I'm on the seller side and once I'm on the buyer side. And I personally think it's really good to be on both sides as the agent, because you're used. You know how it feels to be on the buyer side, and you know how it feels to be on the seller side, and you know what cuts a deal and what doesn't cut a deal. Okie dokie. So I said before, I am selling. Guess what? Same time, I am also buying. I am always a buyer. I'm usually pre-approved at all times. So when I come across a good opportunity, some people are like, oh yeah, I get pre-approved when I find the right property. Find me the right property first and then I get pre-approved. No, 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 no. The right property will be gone, because until you are pre-approved, someone like me already wrote an offer, wrote it up so hot, so sharp, so short, that the seller would execute and the property is already gone. So if you want to be a smart buyer, listen to your agent, get pre-approved, or if you are a cash buyer, give me proof of funds, let me do all my due diligence, let's have all our ducks lined up, let's have all the documents that I need to be able to represent you, to speak in your name, to negotiate on your behalf, have all of that lined up on the buyer side, but also on the seller side. It's the same thing, like I said before, in both directions. And then we can get ready, because the moment you find the property, guess what I'm doing? When you and me are on a team already, I go out, I call the agent right away, build a relationship. And there are two kinds of agents. There are the agents that are a pain in the rear and that make it hard. And the whole transaction will be hard, and it is not for anyone's benefit. It is for both sides' benefit if the agents are professional and have good business manners, because first, one side wants a favor, but there's a way how to ask about it. And then the other side needs a favor to simply see the closing table. And in the end, it is the best for everybody if we all just, how my broker always says, don't throw sand in the sandbox. Like, can everybody just be nice to each other and professional? Okie dokie. So that is super important. I spoke about all my points. So you guys have no excuse. You are up to speed regarding the 2023 market. I always recommend, if you plan to buy or sell, reach out to me. Let's have a quick conversation so I can look at your situation just by what you tell me. And if we are still far out, we just keep it with that, and we just stay in touch here and there as much as you want or as little as you want. And then when you are already, how I call it, hot, when you're already ready to go and you want to buy the next 2-3 months, guess what? We get you pre-approved right away. After that, your lender will only update your pre-approval letter. You are out of that. The lender and I, we will take care of that you're always pre-approved, as long as you did not buy a Ferrari, or as long as you did not declare bankruptcy. Those big things we need to know, and that will change your situation. But usually once people are pre-approved, not much happens there to that status. And then we have you ready to go. What gives you peace of mind? And in the meantime, you get some advice of the lender. Hey Kim, thanks for watching. In the meantime, you get some advice of the lender to even improve your credit score in case you're not using cash, but you're using financing. It is very good. Hey Jane, thanks for watching. In case you're using financing, it's a very good time to get your credit score up to speed and even get it higher and higher. There is basically almost no limit. I see very few people being way over 800 in their credit score. There it is not having so much impact anymore, but everything between 500 and 799, you can always improve, and they help you. They look at your finances and they tell you exactly what to do to get your credit score even up. Hey, thanks for the heart liking. Can you guys send me some hearts? I really like hearts. Okie dokie. If you want to give me a hair compliment, feel free to put that also in the chat. I always like a good hair compliment because I usually don't put time in my hair. So I am on my way. My kids have a Christmas party at school, so I'm taking off. I'm missing my mastery coaching call because family first, friends first, people always first, and then comes business. Okay, first of all is God, but we already took care of that very early. I already did my morning affirmations and my prayers to have all my ducks in a row, to ask God to bless me and to protect me and protect all my transactions. Next week is closing week, so that is always exciting. We had a difficult transaction and it will close the next week. Sometimes we have those transactions, and my goal is just to bring everybody safely to the closing table, and it seems we are almost there. Monday closing day, it seems very much like Monday, maybe Tuesday. Let's pray for Monday. Okie dokie. I wish all of you a wonderful, relaxed, blessed, happy weekend. Talking to you soon. Julia Jordan, your favorite real estate agent. Bye bye.